This is number 32 in my countdown of favorite games in my collection, top 50. This one's called The Mind. This is a brand new game, just came out this year, and it's actually a debate if it's a game or an experience. So here's how The Mind works. Plays 2 to 4 players. It's best with four. Takes 15 to 20 minutes. Difficulty is 1. It's not really that complicated. Um, 7, 8, or up could play this game. So the mind consists of a deck of cards that are numbered 1 to 100. It's that simple. Um, for level 1 of the game, each player will get 1 card. And then the game begins. Um, and the object is to lay the cards down in numerical order from 1 to 100. You cannot communicate, you cannot do face uh, expressions, you can't sigh, you can't interact, you just have to kind of read the other player's, say, body language, or um, just get a vibe off them, which is why people are like, this is not really a game, it's more of an experience. And it doesn't really sound like much until you actually sit down and play it. And then you're like, wow, this is when you finally click and you're starting to, okay, yep, I know I'm next. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole game, is trying to play the cards in order. You beat level 1, you go on to level 2. Now you get so many lives. I think you start with, depending on the numbers of players, how many lives you'll get. And each time you get it wrong, then one of your lives goes away. And the object is to make it through a certain number of levels. I think there's 12 levels. 12 levels in a 2-player game. I think there's 8 in a 4-player game. There are they call them throwing stars, where you can, as a group, play one of your throwing stars. I think you start with 1. And again, it varies with the number of players. And that lets you throw out your lowest valued card in your hand. So those are really valuable, and you don't want to use them too soon. They're much more valuable later when you got 5 cards in your hand. Yeah, so that's The Mind. Like I said, brand new game. And yeah, there's another game that's very similar that's coming up later on the list. But we've had a lot of fun with this one, and it works for gamers and non-gamers alike. So number 32, The Mind. For the kids, stay tuned for 31.